Okay, so for our trees, we're going to start with our crumb cake for our tree trunk, like so. Now I'm only going to colour one of these. You don't want to sit and watch me colour all three, I'm sure. And I'm going to start with our dark shade. Okay, and I'm just using small brush strokes, quite light brush strokes, to colour the trunk and then the branches of the tree. Like so. Okay, and then I'm going in with my light shade, which is here, and I'm just going to colour over this. Now, it looks a bit wishy-washy at the moment, but we're going to tidy that up a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not pushing very hard. I'm using really little brush strokes, and I'm going over the area a few times to blend our different shades together. Okay, don't forget that this ink will dry, so the paper is not too porous, but it will soak in, so you will get a bit of bleeding coming through on the back, which is why you don't want to press too hard. Okay, now I like to colour these trees like this. Okay, so what I have done is I've gone over every single one of the petals or the leaves with the light shade, and then I've added just a little dash of the dark shade to just give it a really detailed look. Okay, now one of the questions I've got for you is how many leaves are on this tree? So I'm setting you all a little challenge to tell me how many leaves are on this tree. It's quite therapeutic to colour, I find. But because of the sort of style I've gone with, I'm not being too delicate with my colouring. I am leaving little shades of white, little pieces of white showing. And you can see it's getting lighter as the colour sinks through the card, as the ink dries. And that's one of the great things about these blends. If you only had one colour, you could still create the shading by just going over a certain area with the same colour until you get a bit of a shade that you're trying to create. Okay, so there are our leaves, and that looks lovely coloured just like that. But when you then add a little dash of colour to the leaves, you get a completely different look. And I think it's really quite pretty. It's just a different way as well of getting some more detail into your colouring. And it's just a really nice, simple sort of technique. And they look almost like peacock feathers, I think, when you've done this. Or they put me in the mind of a peacock feather. So I'm nearly there. How are you all doing with your counting? It doesn't matter if you put the dark dot at the top or at the bottom of the leaf either. It's entirely your choice. You may not want to colour it like this. You may decide, no, you're going to do your own thing, and that's absolutely fine. So there you have your finished tree. Do let me know what you think. Also, show me, if you're going to colour it differently, please show me. I love to see how you all colour. So those trees there, and I won't colour those in as well on this video. I'll colour them separately so you don't have to watch. The other thing you can do is you can just not add those dots, those black bits, to every leaf. So on this one, I've only added them to a few of the leaves on the tree, and you just get another little look as well. Oh, we've got the tree trunk to colour in as well. Now on this tree, we're going to stamp directly onto this piece of card that's in the kit. And I've tried to create a bit of an autumnal looking tree, and I've coloured with the Calypso Coral, the Soft Succulent and the Crumb Cake blends. And you get a really different sort of style. And then on this one here, I've stamped directly onto the background that I've used a blending brush over to make it sort of blue. And again, you get another sort of different style to that tree. Okay, so the last thing to colour is our tree trunk, and I'm going to colour with the dark Crumb Cake blend. And I'm just going to leave a little focus point here of the light. Okay, so there we have our images, the main images that you'll need for this class. You will need to fussy cut them out. And again, I won't bore you with showing you how I fussy cut those out. I will just trim around them as closely as I can to those leaves. And then do come back and watch the videos for each particular card to see how we put them all together. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.